Hello, hello, hello. So you guys can be heard. I can be heard. That must mean it is Friday night. It is time for the Wham Bam Poetry Slam. And that must mean that we are going to make up some poems for you based on all kinds of random suggestions. So audience, feel free to give us some suggestions into the comment section, whichever platform you're watching on, be it youtube.com/Xstreamed Improv. Feel free to smash that subscribe button as you will. Also, feel free to put suggestions on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, D-Live, Twitter, any of these things. I'll probably look at some of them. But with this, we are going to meet tonight's players, starting with Antoinette. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people from the United States of America.
Well, hello, Antoinette. Now we must say hello. Someone who is also in the United States of America. Asad Khan. Say hello to the people.
Hello to the people. My name is Asad Khan and I am from West Newbury, Massachusetts.
Wow. Okay, that's very exciting. International show because all the way from India today, we have Ewan Henderson.
Hello, yes, I'm calling from Goa today.
Okay, and speaking of a Goa, all the way from Scotland, we have Marty Gordon.
I'm from Scotland, don't you know?
I love it. That's fantastic. Okay, so and I am David. There we go. There we go. So, as I said, we are going to make up poems. And they're going to be poems based on all kinds of things. And the first thing we're going to do is a group-based game. Now, as always, I've forgotten to remind us to put some numbers in front of our names. So, if I take the number numero 1, I don't know if I said that correctly, numero uno, I should say. And if Ewan, you take number 2, Asad number 3, Antoinette number 4, and Marty number 5. I will explain how this works. So, Antoinette, shall I give you a number 4? And
yeah, doing it.
There you go. Right, so we will follow in the order. Myself, Ewan, Asad, Antoinette, and Marty. Actually, one thing, can I rejig the people on the screen? I can move people a little bit. Oh, I can. Okay, sorry audience, we're gonna do a little shuffle here. I can't move myself for some reason. This isn't going well. Okay. Okay, if I could get Marty at the end. Oh my god, this is like one of those slide puzzles. Let's get Ewan here. And now Asad over here. Antoinette over there. And then Asad over here. I did it! So, the way it will work is we are going to tell a poem where I will give an opening line, then Ewan will say a line following mine that will rhyme with it. Then he will say a line that then Asad will rhyme with. Asad, you will rhyme with that line, and then you will say a line that Antoinette will rhyme with. Antoinette will say a line that Marty will rhyme with. Marty will say a line, and then I will rhyme with that, and we will complete the circuit. So, the theme for this is meat. Meat. Okay, and here we go. So, down at the butcher's shop.
I wanted some meat, so I had to hop. And in I went to get a big cow.
There was the butcher who was going moo. Surprising to see the butcher in the cow's dress.
Cow's dress was a big mess, so they went down to meet each other to get some meat.
To get some meat right down the street. But alas, the vegetable stand was in the way.
And so he said, "I'm not here to play," and he pushed the veg man on the ground.
And after that, he found a gold coin. And he sold
he used that to buy a lot of pigs.
Once he found all the pigs, he changed his get-up and wore a lot of wigs. He went unnoticed in the town and everybody failed to recognize him.
And then he fell to the ground because he was embarrassed that his heiress was no longer in town.
But with the wig upon his head, he felt like he was wearing a crown. So he walked around feeling like a king.
And with his meat and with his wig, he did sing. And there we go. And well done. We completed 2 circuits there. So with this, we will move on to our next theme. And just to mix things up here, I am going to suggest a theme, and then we're going to have a timer, and people will be able to give their 30-second poem based on the theme. But if you don't want the theme, someone else will take the theme, and someone will end up where they have to take a theme, perhaps whether they want it or not in the end. So the first theme that we are going to have is going to be cooking. Who would like to do a 30-second poem on the theme of cooking? If I can get a volunteer, someone has to go forward for it. Okay, this didn't work out quite as I expected. I will roll the dice there. Oh, go on then, Ewan. Thank you so much. Ewan, a 30-second monologue on the theme of cooking. You can do it whatever style, whatever structure you want. And here you go.
Oh, I just love to cook. When I see food, I just think, I want to do more than just look. I stick it on the pan, turn the heat up to full, lick my lips, and start to drool. I can hardly wait 10 minutes for my steak. Give me a break. I can't fake that I love to eat steak.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Ewan. Well done. So, the next theme for our performers to jump on is going to be the theme of penguins. Penguins. Who wants to jump in and take the penguins? Antoinette, 30-second poem on the theme of penguins. Take it away.
Penguins waddle. They're so cute. They waddle around in their penguin suit. They're black and white. They're cuddly and round. They waddle and walk on the ground. They're so fun. They play games. They walk up and down the beach, and they go away and back and forth, and they kid around. It's just like children going out on the town.
Okay, and that is time. Well done there, Antoinette. So, that just leaves myself, Marty, and Assad. And I've realised by this logic, since I'm naming the phrase, I will end up going last, or I will give myself something that I want to take. So, the next one is that we are going to have is hair. Hair. Who would like to take the subject of hair? Assad, you will have 30 seconds to produce a poem on the theme of hair. Take it away.
I am the best barber in town. I cut off everybody's hair, sometimes to a point where they go bald and completely bare. People hate my guts because I use the scissors and comb. Sometimes they request me, don't cut me to a point where I end up inside a tomb. Life is full of danger, and there will be a lot of cuts. But please remember me. My shop is right behind the huts.
Okay, well done there, Assad. Well done. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. So, the next theme we've got is going to be squirrel. Squirrel. Marty, do you want squirrel? Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay, good. And then, guys, you can come up with something random for me afterwards. So, Marty, you have the theme of squirrel, And here you go.
Listen to me, boys and girls. In the South, we eat squirrels. They taste good, a little bit like chicken. But when you put them in gravy, they start to thicken. And boy, oh boy, they taste real good. Some people don't think it, but they're really good food. So don't turn up your nose at a wonderful little vermin. You know, people in the South eat them, and so do the Germans.
Okay, well done, well done, well done. Love it, love it. Wow, vermin and German. I wouldn't have known where that was going. Okay, so I guess I will go next. Can someone give a theme for me? Assad.
Your favorite, the letter X.
Okay, and here I go. So, you may have seen my face, I look perplexed, because I'm afraid of the letter X. Now, when I see 3 of them, I think of sex. But if I do check my Pokédex, I see that there's a wonderful creature I would like to meet. And I know that didn't rhyme with X. I will not cheat, because if I do not say something that begins with the letter X, on all of you I will place a hex. And there you go.
Hey!
So, we are going to go on to our next game. And the idea of this is going to cascade, and we won't be able to do this so it goes equally for everyone. I'm going to roll a dice since we do have a number. We are each going to get one theme. There is one theme for all of us now, which I will choose randomly from the Extreme Improv suggestion cards. And, in fact, Ewan, tell me when.
Stop.
Okay, Antoinette, could you please tell me a number between 1 and 14?
12.
12, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my goodness. So we are all going to have to come up with a poem on the theme of a labyrinth. On the theme of a labyrinth, which is like a maze. A maze. So the title of all of our poems is The Labyrinth. We can interpret it as we will. However, the person who has to go first obviously has the disadvantage of they will be completely improvising. The person who goes second will have had a little bit of thinking time, and the next person will have had a little bit more thinking time. If anyone wants to write down notes, that doesn't break the rules, so you're entirely welcome to do that if that will be an aid to the memory for you. However, just so that it's not completely disadvantaged to the people going first, you have to keep in mind that the person that goes first, second or third or whatever may have touched on ideas that you may not want to then repeat later on. So the ones later on may have to be slightly more creative than the obvious. However, let's see with a roll of the dice who will be going first. And it is a number 2. Who is not? Ewan! So, Ewan, you will go first. There is no time limit to this, but obviously don't go for 5 minutes or something. Whenever you feel you've hit a good end point, you're free to end it how you will. Tell us your poem on the labyrinth. Begin.
I'm stuck in the labyrinth. I'm getting quite hungry. Which way out? I can't tell. I'm getting scared left, right. It's all the same. Large hedges, scary beasts. But luckily David Bowie is in here with me, and he can help me to find my way out of Hampton Court Palace maze. Oh my goodness. I'm lost for words. It's because I'm lost in the maze. And I'm trying to sense when I can stop this poem and not be disqualified.
Well done, well done. There's no disqualification. You can end it however you want. You can end it however you want. That was wonderful. So, next up. we have number 5, Marty Gordon. So, Marty, let's hear your interpretation of the poem titled Labyrinth. Begin.
Remember Theseus and the maze? He defeated the Minotaur, and it was quite the craze. Well, I found myself stuck in a maze, but there was no bull-headed man to haze. I ran and ran through the bushes and hedges, but I couldn't find my way out. And my bets I was hedging, so I just climbed to the top of those wonderful bushes and went through the leaves and pushed through, and once on top could see the whole thing, and my heart started to sing because I began to realize that I could escape. And so I put on my superhero cape and I flew to the exit and jumped with glee. I'm never going back into one of these mazes. He.
Okay, well done, Marty, well done. Okay, so that leaves Antoinette, Assad, and myself. And going next, oh, we don't have a number 7. Going next will be number, oh, we've had number 5. Will be number 3, Assad. Assad, you will go next. And on the theme of Labyrinth, take it away.
I did write a little something. So, life is like a maze, more like a labyrinth. You see clearly, sir, and sometimes you don't, like a car's tint. It's very expensive, the chocolate named Lindt. People say that a man loses his manhood if he consumes some mint. Be careful, my people. Don't be stuck. Don't be lost. Live the freedom at any cost. Don't be frozen to a point of frost. It's words of wisdom in my mind they crossed.
Okay, well done, well done. So, with a roll, either it will be Antoinette or me. And it is me. So, this is my interpretation of the phrase labyrinth. And here I go. I'm on a journey. I'm trying to find the route, the connections through my mind. It is like going through a labyrinth. I cannot find my way. I cannot see hints. I do not know where to go. Will I go left? Should I? No. In the journey of my mind, I feel lost. I feel danger here, like someone may accost me, stuck in the thoughts I've got at night. I scare myself sometimes. I feel the fright. But then I get a smile on my face. I feel a little bit smug because I calm myself and give myself a mental hug. Because I know above all else that I must take care of myself. And more than anything, within my craze, I find I have escaped from my mental maze. And there you go. I don't know. Right, so Antoinette, that means you will go last on the theme of labyrinth. And here you go.
Here I stand in the labyrinth, going down the path which has no end. I look to the right, I look to the left, I look to the sky and say, what the F? Can I get out of this damn maze? I want to go. I don't want to be in a craze. I don't want to be can't see my way out. I can't move about this hellhole of an area that I want to get out. I go, I try, I run, I cry, I scream, I laugh, I want to die! But then I take a deep breath. And then I calm myself. And in my brain, I think of a way to turn the hedge to get around to the edge, to get through the other side. The other side of my life that was the maze, which is no more because now I have escaped and I'm standing on the regular floor.
Well done! Well done! Okay. So, with this, we are going to go on to our next game. And our next game is going to be a new challenge that we will take here, where we're going to do some light scene work within this. Some light scene work. But the idea within this is that we have to speak in verse. So, we are going to do a scene. So it'll be a conversation between, I guess, 2 or 3 of our performers. And everything they say when they speak has to rhyme. You can bounce off rhyming what your scene partner said. That's fine as well. But you have to be able to speak in rhyme as well. So, with this, let's roll the dice. And going first will be Antoinette and Marty. Antoinette and Marty. Let's choose Marty. This time, could you give me a number, please?
Between anything?
Yeah, like, I don't know, 1 to 10. Sorry. 643. Right.
Yeah, 1,007,000. No, 8.
What number?
8.
8. Oh, okay. So you are going to do a scene set in a hostage situation. A hostage situation is your scenario. And you're playing a scene. It just so happens that your characters are rhyming on yourself, rhyming with each other. We'll give you a minute on the scene or whatever to interpret it as you will. And here you go.
I have a gun. I'm holding you here until I get the money that I hold dear.
No, you can't, because I said you cannot do this. You cannot shoot me in the head.
I won't shoot you if the money comes through. But if I don't get what I deserve, I'm going to kill you.
No, you can't. You cannot do whatever you want. You cannot rent. You cannot do this to me because you are not somebody who really wants to kill me. You're just pretending. You're just pretending to be a jerk that you are.
How do you know so much about me? We've never met before this day or 3. You seem to see right through me into my heart, and it's making me feel like I might want to have a new start.
Yes, that is the start that I'm trying to do because I want to save my life and not go through this bullshit of a dangerous situation where I might end up not being able to relive the infatuation of going to the donut shop tonight.
But I need money. I don't know what to do. I can't buy the things that will get me through. am in a bad way. I am really, really sad. I don't know what to do except to be bad.
But you know what? No. That's not the way you do it. Because I don't even have the money to get you through it because I am broke as hell. I can't do anything to help. I can only try to help myself stay alive and try to thrive so I can get out of this situation alive.
Okay, and scene. And scene. Well done. Well done. So, with this, we will now have a three-hander, I guess, between Assad, Ewan, and myself. Ewan, this time, could I ask you for a number between 1 and 14?
1, please.
1. Oh, we're going to have to interpret this in an unusual way. We have the number 11. We have the number 11. So we're going to do a scene which in some way relates to the theme of the number 11. So Assad, Ewan, and myself, we can rhyme with each other. We can rhyme on our own. The scene is something to do with the number 11. And here we go.
Brother Tom and Brother Dick, we are here to build our team. Should we stick?
Brother Harry, you are a good man, if a little starry-eyed. But I'm glad you are leading this project, and you will bring us to the successful conclusion we all need.
Listen, Harry, I'm going to level with you because I just want to devil with you because we cannot be a football team. We need 11 and there's 3. You see what I mean?
That's tragic that we aren't up to 11. We needed that for the team. Don't tell me this now, my brother. That was my dream.
Was your dream? Can you hear him, Dick? He thinks he'll go to heaven. There is just 3 of us, you silly prick. Not even 7.
Why don't we go to the nearest school and just grab some football-playing children from there to join our team? Perfectly fair.
That's a wonderful idea, Brother Harry. Would you like to marry?
Listen, Harry, you're getting your Harrys and Dicks muddled up. So, one of you, would you please just shut up? Because Brother Dick can't go to the school. He cannot go to the pub. He must not go to the hall. We need to find some real men. And then we can have a team again.
So what do you suggest, Brother Tom? Should we go out there, find some men who are worthy to be with us? Should we go out there and find the men who are worthy to be with us? Or should we just give up on our dream because in us you don't trust?
Let's go to the old folks' home and grab some pensioners who surely have time. They would love to play with us, and they would be fine.
You don't want the pensioners, because if you grab them, you know what you're like. You're sure to stab them. We need to find a solution, because I feel suffocated by your stupidity. I can't stand the pollution. Time is almost running out, and at the 11th hour, I have no doubt that unless we can at least come together, the chances that we'll do this.
Have an idea in which people will not lol. I have an idea in which people will not lol. Let's stick together and play fantasy football.
And scene! Well done! Love it. Well done, guys. Well done, well done. Oh, I like that game. That was a new idea this week. I like that game. So, oh my god, I've lost everyone. Oh no, here we go. Gallery view. There we are. So with this, we've only got about 10 minutes left. So what we're going to do is we'll do 2 more games, and we're going to do we're gonna leave the order, but we'll start it at a different point. So we're going to do another team-based poem, and Ewan, you will start us off. So you'll give one line. Assad, you will rhyme with Ewan, and the same as we did before. And let's see what we've got this time. Our theme is going to be choosing a random word here. Is going to be love. Love. Our theme is love. Oh, how nice. Right. Our theme is love. Ewan, take us away.
Love conquers all, or so they say.
But it's not true because I never have it my way.
Whenever I like somebody, they don't like me. It never goes the way I want it. Don't you see?
Love is complicated. Love is weird. Love is like a sheep that's been sheared.
Love can be found within my beard. So, when I look at Ewan's face,
I want not to have this be my line, just in case.
So surrender to the one you love, no matter who it is, even if it's me.
Because that's who it is. He didn't know that I liked him so. It's a surprise. It's love that only exists in my mind.
So the moral of the story is love is important, and so is his, but no one here can rhyme worth a shit. So this game has kind of taken a hit.
and scene. I'm not even going to wrap that one up myself. The structure went so out of the window straight away.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I thought we were doing something else, and then it was something different.
I don't know what happened in the end. I don't know. It was just meant to be the same rules as the first time, but it went all over the place. We had whole poems within poems. We had rhymes within lines. Gosh knows what happened, but it was beautiful either way. And Ewan, you had control of the line about your face.
Yeah, I could only backfire.
Okay, so we're going to come on to our finale game, where we're going to each be given a random word, and then you will have 1 minute. And you don't want to just stand there. If you're giving the word hat, you don't want to just go hat, bat, cat, rat. You want to turn it into a poem. So add some connective tissue around the words. But it's who can come up with the most rhymes and try to still make it make sense as a poem. And let's roll the dice to see who will go first. And it will be Marty. Marty, you're going to go first. Trying to get as many rhymes as you can. Tell me when, Marty.
When?
Okay. So you have the word cookie. Cookie. So you have to do a poem incorporating as many rhymes with the word cookie as you can. Take it away.
One day, I really wanted a cookie. And I was feeling really kooky because I wanted some nookie. But I went outside and almost stepped in some dookie. And I looked at that dookie and I said, "Fookie you." But on my shoe, it felt real gooky. So I needed to go to school, but I decided to play hooky. But then I ran into my friend Mookie, and he also wanted some nookie. So he said, "Looky, looky, over there." It's that girl named Cookie. And she looks almost like a Wookiee, but
And that is time. Well done. Well done. Outstanding. So, next up with the roll of the dice.
I have a question.
Yes.
the tough one.
So yeah, can the rhymes be like cookie and hockey?
Okay, do you know what? That's an impure rhyme, but I was willing to allow it here because, you know, it was a slightly impure rhyme, but like the spelling and everything, we understood that it wasn't so far off. If you get something which is as near as damn it, this is just for fun, guys. But,
Marty said hooky, not hockey.
what?
Yeah,
I
he
don't
said hooky.
Yeah, he said
No. Yeah, he said hooky. I was just asking, can we say hockey for real? That was my question. Clearly we can.
Hockey?
Yeah, hockey, the sport.
Yeah, why wouldn't you say hockey?
Because the word is cookie, it doesn't rhyme like hooky.
I don't know. We'll judge it. The first rule of extreme improv, it's going to be unfair. So, right. With this, number 3, Assad, you will go next. Tell me when.
When? It looks so weird. Tell me when.
Tell me when. Right, okay. Oh, I missed it. Oh my god. No, I'm not going to give you that. Tell me when again. Right. You don't want to know what that suggestion was. Right, okay. You have the word chicken. You have the word chicken. 1 minute on the clock. Begin.
The most delicious animal is the chicken. However, the plot thickens. The thing about chicken is that once you have bitten, it tastes like kitten. When you are so smitten by this idea of chicken and kittens, you just lose all your shittens. And it just goes completely crazy. The most important thing to remember here is that you must always eat and not licken, but you should also fry it because it is freaking. I'm done.
And that is time! Well done, well done, well done. So, that was, I believe, 9. That was, I believe, 9 rhymes there. You maybe missed one I was expecting you to go for, but oh well. Right, so, I hope I sent that to you. I did, thank God. Right, if I just said it to the wrong person by mistake. Right, so, with this, who hasn't had a go yet? Well, only 2 of you have. So next up we have Antoinette. Antoinette. And let's find a word for you. Tell me when. Okay, reading. Reading is your term. And here you go.
Okay. I am reading a book and I am feeding myself some cookies that I want to seeding. We have seeds that are in my body and reading these things that are leading me to the proceedings that are in the news today that are exceeding my expectations of instability that we say are not good things to say, and they are competing against the gymnasts that I love, and they are...
Oh, and that is time. Well done there. 7, Antoinette. 7. So it's between myself and Ewan. And it is me. Okay. Can someone give me a word?
Eyelashes.
Eyelashes. Okay. And my theme is eyelashes. Here I go. So, here I have my eyelashes. I cut them open and I see some big gashes, and I put ointment on, but it leaves me with rashes. And then I take it out on my friend and I bashes them. And I grab their arm and I gnashes them. And I get a fork and I mashes them. But I take his wallet and I cashes them in, because with dashes of charm and fascists who alarm, I don't know, then I crashes his car. Lashes were given to me for my punishment, but quashes isn't a word. And that is time. How many? 9. Okay, so Ewan, I believe Marty had 10. So 10 is the score to beat to be this week's Poet of the Week. So with this, Ewan, tell me when.
When?
I've always got them upside down. Okay, Ewan, your theme is damp. Damp. And here, Ewan, go.
Oh, I hate the damp. It gives me cramp. And I just look at my lamp and think of sending a letter with a stamp. And I go down to the post office and I see the tramp sitting on the doorstep. What a scamp he is. And I start a conversation with him, and it goes kind of like this: stamp, lamp, camp, champ. Just while I think the game's nearly over, I will vamp until I think of another word. And my mind is blank.
Oh, and that is time. Okay, we have an issue here, because if we accept blamp,
No.
because to be honest, we had cookie and hockey, like Assad said. So between this, I'm gonna say it's a draw. So Ewan and Marty, you are both our Poets of the Week. Well done, well done. So that brings us towards the end of our show, audience. Let's quickly find out where we can find our performers on social media, but then we'll be going straight over on this channel where you'll need to refresh the page to the first ever edition of Extreme Improv Revenge of the Ripper. So check that out. I haven't worked out what the logo is yet. The logo, the sign, I don't know. Right, with this though, where can we find you, Assad?
Yes, you can find me at Asad316 Khan on Facebook and Instagram. You can find David and I did a show last Sunday. You can find Creating Extreme Humor. You can just scroll back down on the Extreme Improv channel. Find it, watch it. It's a great show. And you can find me every Tuesday on the Elki and Asadi show. And next week we have a very special guest, Cap. So please look forward to that show.
Okay, thank you very much. Next up we have Antoinette. Tell everyone where we can find you.
Anywhere and nowhere, and I don't know where. I just, I'm here.
Okay, thank you very much, Antoinette. My name is David Pistansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Pistansky, spelled Pustandsky. And for now, let's meet our I like this. We're going to meet our winners, Ewan and Marty, who, hang on, how do I add this? Who are going to rhyme to share their information. I don't know. Should have done this earlier. Go on. See what you can do. You don't have to.
You can find Marty on Instagram at What Would Jesus Glue.
And
I thought we were doing a line at the time, but obviously I didn't have a clue. You can find me on Facebook. There's a new page.
Hi.
Take a look.
Well done,
My
mate.
friend Ewan Henderson is an actor. The only thing I haven't seen him on is a tractor.
Okay, well done, guys. If you do need to say it properly, go ahead.
Okay, you can find me on Facebook under Marty Gordon, Instagram at What Would Jesus Glue, and when I do improv, I do it with Xstreamed Improv, Comedy Frenzy, Improv Chattanooga, and Up North Players here in Seattle.
Okay, and Ewan?
Yeah, my main thing I want to promote is if you look on Facebook, The Unfortunate Adventures of Serg and Vlad. That's a new series where we've got our films on there. Or you can check it on my YouTube channel, Ewan Henderson Actor.
Okay, well done. So, with this, guys, thank you so much. And we will see you all very soon. In a couple of weeks, there'll be another Wham Bam. And next week is going to be the Jester's Jam. But for me, from now, always stay extremed. And Marty, you keep showing us your wall. I don't know how that's happening. And
well, I wanted you to see my wall.
I wanted to see your wall, Marty. I did want to see it. But for now...
Also, please like the video if you like the video.
And ding that bell. Right, yeah. With that, we are off the air. Well done, guys. That was a lot of fun.